Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we take a good look at Transformers, Takara Tomy's Beast Wars Premium Finish Dinobot versus Tarantulas. But we're going to be focusing on Dinobot, but I have to say, I love this artwork of them in their robot modes. This is gorgeous. But here on the side of the packaging, we had the Predacon symbol. Here on the back of the packaging is a beautiful artwork of them both in their beast modes. And here on the other side of the packaging is the Maximal symbol. So let's get Dinobot out of packaging. All right, let's get the sleeve off. And you know what we say? Goodbye, sleeve. Let's open this up. Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this right out of here. And we have stuff. Goodbye, stuff. And you know what we say? Goodbye, box. Oh, wow, there they are. And anything else? Nope. So like I said, we're going to be focusing on Dinobot. So let's get Dinobot out of packaging. And here we have the premium finished Dinobot. And I have to say, I can see the color difference already. And it actually looks like it's actually from the show itself. And it's just, the amount of detail, I have to say, is just more in the face. It's really nice. And I don't know if I can open up this a little wider. You do have the tongue in there, kind of painted a dark red. I do like how the teeth are white. And I do like how it's the light brown going underneath the belly. And dark brown up top. And I do like how there's that gold for his claws. I really like that. It's really nice. I like that a lot. I'm just impressed so far by the painting. Really impressed. Articulation for the beast mode. You do have some range with the head. You can get some down movement with it, and that actually helps because that's due to transformation. You have that for the head, and it doesn't really move side to side at all. You can get the arms to come around 360, and it has like an elbow joint, and it has even wrist articulation. Waist, nothing. Tail, no articulation in there. The legs, you can bring the legs up and back and forth. And you also have it in the feet as well. There is really no way to move this part of the leg completely back. So you have a little bit of posability, very limited. To transform Dinobot, we actually want to start by removing the tail, so just place that off to the side. We want to bring up on the legs, so spread those out. So we can come back here and get these legs started, and they'll come out here to the side. So get that, there we go. And now what we can do is turn here at the waist, bring down the head, stay up, and we're going to start here with the legs. And what we want to do is collapse on here, so close that up. We'll hear a snap, and we're just going to bring out the heel. So we can come back here, and we're going to straighten out the legs, and we're going to close up on this panel. That will click into place, bring out the heel. There we go. And now we have the legs done. With the torso, what we want to do is take this and bring this out so we can move this up forward. And what's going to happen is we're going to snap this down. It'll snap into place, and we have a tab, and that will go into the slot in the back of the head. There we go. So now we can take this whole thing, collapse it in the back. That will stay there. What we can do up here, fold this out, do the same thing here on the other side, fold this out, and then we can bring down these panels here and those panels there. We can now take the arms here, fold them up, and we're going to sneak them right inside. There we go, and there is a tab with a slot there on the side. So if I fold, there we go, fold this up, we have the slot and there's the tab. So once we sneak that there on the side, there we go. Bring the arms down, and we're going to rotate them, bring this down, and we're just going to straighten them out. Same thing here at the wrists, and flip this over, straighten out the arms. Same thing here at the wrist. And now we have Dinobot fully transformed into his robot mode. And here we have Dinobot in his robot mode. And let's just take a closer look at this painting that we have here. But let's take a closer look at that head sculpt and that painting to it. I just really like that. That nice metallic blue, and it has like I guess a white mark to kind of complete his mouth, and the red for his eyes. Just really impressive by the head sculpt there. And here on his chest, we have a little bit more of that blue and that gold. And here, this is like a, I don't know, like a olive green dark. It's just really weird. I wasn't expecting that, really. But I'm just really amazed by all this painting that we have here. This is, I'm really impressed. This is where a lot of paint went into this figure. I am just, even the gold tips, just really impressed by that. Really awesome. Articulation. You can actually rotate Dinobot's head 360. And since it's on a ball joint, you can get some nice movement out of there. So you can get the head to look up that high, and it can look down. You can rotate the arms 360. You can bring the arms that far out. There's even a bicep swivel. We have an elbow joint. And we have wrist articulation. And we have waist articulation. We can get, well, we can get the legs to come back that far. And we can get the legs to come up that high. We have a bend at the knee. There's a thigh swivel. Let's see, there is ankle articulation and foot articulation. So you can get Dinobot in some really great poses. All right, let's not forget about accessories, and especially his tail that we can actually, come on, split open. There we go, to reveal his sword. And since we have a tab right here, and since we have a port right there in his hand, we can actually add it in, and he can actually close it up so it actually looks like he's actually holding his sword. Really nice. I love that. Now, with his tail, usually becomes a spinning death device, but the only thing I know is that you can take this tab or peg, place it in his hands, and have it hold it like that, and pretend that it is spinning. But that is their traditional Dinobot with his weapons, and he's ready to take on Megatron. He's going to take Megatron down. And he actually comes with the golden disc, which is not really golden, but it's the sounds of Earth. And if we flip it over this side, now we can see all those little details. And it's actually nice that this set actually comes with this. To transform Dinobot back into his beast mode, we want to remove his weapons. So let's go ahead and do that. And just place you down there for right now. And what we want to do is just line this all back up. There we go. We're going to close that up. There we go, and place that off to the side. Here with the arms, we want to straighten out the wrists. So there we go, and just make sure everything's like that. Open up the hand. There we go. Come here, bring them out and rotate them. Bring out and rotate. So now what we can do, come here with the arms, bring the arms out. Come on, there we go. And now what we can do, bring these arms up. These panels will come out, flip these together in. Same thing here on the other side. Flip that in. And now you can get the legs to collapse that way. Come here to the back. Detach here. And bring that out. And now what we can do, take this cover and cover up Dinobot's head. Make sure that these arms are out. Bring out or bring up the dinosaur's head and flip around at the waist. Here with the legs, we want to open up these panels here. So open up those panels, and we want to bring in the heels. There we go. And what's going to happen is that we have, I want to close this up for a second, we have slots and we have tabs. So what we want to do is make sure that we're bringing this over, and that will go right in. There we go. And do the same thing here on the other side. Bring this up, and it will go right into that tab. There we go. And now we have to bring this part. This part came out, but we need to put that back in. There we go. So we want to make sure that this is up so we can actually collapse on there. So we can actually now bring the feet up more. That will snap into there. And it will come up. There we go. That's in the place. Bring down on the legs. Straighten them out. Straighten out the arms. There we go. And one last thing. Let's bring in the tail. And now we have Dinobot fully transformed back into his beast mode. My final thoughts on the Beast Wars Premium Finish Dinobot. I am really impressed with the amount of paint detail that we have actually gotten through this figure. And I really like the gold tips for his claws. That is really nice, and I really enjoy that. I really like the blue and gold that we've gotten here. But what I do find a little problematic is that when you're transforming him, he becomes really floppy, and it's a little hard to transform once you're in the midst of robot to dino mode. And I mostly noticed that the upper torso is everything that's loose. You have great, everything's mostly tight here in the legs, but I feel everything above the waist is kind of loose. The arms are very loose, and I feel like most of the things here in the chest don't really lock up as well, so that is a bit of a disappointment. But other than that, this just looks absolutely beautiful. Is it worth to pick up the Beast Wars Premium Finish Dinobot? If you couldn't get the Kingdom version of Dinobot, then this gives you a great opportunity to pick up Dinobot through the Premium Finish, because this figure is amazing. But if you already have the Kingdom version, then there is no need to pick up the Premium Finish, other than getting the awesome paint detail out of this figure. But not only that, I do find the Beast Wars Premium Finish Dinobot to be shelf-worthy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you could just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think he's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!